Hello, hello. What is up? Welcome, welcome, all of you beautiful saints and simmers out there. How you guys doing? We are back at it. This is Monday. We are here for our mandatory Monday stream. That is where we hang out with the Stenbergs. We work on our legacy challenge, and that is where with we try to work through 10 generations in one household. So far, we are in generation 3. And yeah. What is up? Welcome, welcome. So um okay, so I'm laughing about something that The Sims did for their menu, but first off, what is up? What is up, Man of War? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's up? All right. So, unfortunately, unfortunately, last time we were streaming, um my chat stopped updating or, disconnected something. I don't know. But unfortunately, I didn't see the last few messages that we had from Kylie, and she had a posture check that she cashed in with some channel point rewards. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. It's a good way to start off, right? So let's go ahead. Head up, eyes forward, shoulders down, back relaxed, feet down on the floor, and yeah, just good posture. Yeah, thank you for that, Kylie. Sorry, we missed that last time. But yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the live scene because we can too. Just kidding. But I'm laughing because of this thing that they put on here. So before you can get to the whole menu and everything, it has this coming soon. Who's that void critter? Find out March 23rd. Yeah. And void critters are kind of like their version of Pokemon. So so that's their play on the whole thing, and they're adding in bunk beds pretty soon, so that's the joke. Awesome. Nice, Man of War. I'm watching anime, watching some more anime, right? The jujitsu one, right? Ergonomic for the win. Faux show, and ready. I'm like out of it. Good. Oh man, it's really cool though. I have this thing from IKEA, and it's like this little metal frame that's got plastic board that goes across it, so it's like a footrest, and you can angle it any way. So if you're like you need it this way, you can have it that way or that way. So anyways, it's really cool. It's nice, and at the same time, I like it because it's like sometimes when I get nervous or antsy or something, I can just play footsie with it. Oh man. All right. So anyhow, let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's load the game. Bam, 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 and there they are. So my other saves. Um. Yeah, I'm really excited though because we have a new project that we're working on as well. We're creating Bikini Bottom, so we have a whole different new save for that and everything. So that's been pretty cool. Just started on that. Got the Krusty Krab. Then I was thinking, oh man, we got to find a plot next to that, a lot next to that restaurant, so then we can put the chum bucket in there. Oh man, but yeah, don't worry, it's on our list. It's on our list of Bikini Bottom items to have in there. All right. What power? Power of voodoo. Voodoo. Okay. just press play. Let everyone do what they were gonna do. One thing I love about having our family here in Windenburg is that the weather is so amazing. I love it. All right, she's doing homework. Good, good. Yes, we saw her. She's taking a nap over here, watching TV. And I don't know. I don't know. He's being the weird dad in his pajamas, just walking around the house. He needs to take a shower. Oh, you know what I should do? Is there a way we can make this archway just for them? No? No? Alright, so that's right. They have a friend that's over. She's fine. She's going into the cube thingy. Okay. And Sunny420, thank you so much. Our wonderful, amazing mod, my lovely husband. He says stream is looking and sounding great. He's got our cheesecake hype there. Thank you so much for that. And he says hello. He says hello again, man of war. I don't know. I'm sure he means that in a friendly way, but I just imagine him saying it in like a James Bond villainy kind of way. Hmm. Yes, we meet again. uh. Okay. So she's had kind of a nap. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for those bits. Every bit counts. Thank you so much for that, Man of War. I really appreciate that. Awesome. All right, I don't know. She's asked for note. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, she's just having a mood swing. Okay, never mind. Complain about her problems. And let's see. Oh yeah, let's just go ahead and send her home then. Oh, she tried to complain about her problems and she's like, no. Got shot down right away. You see that? The way she like kind of like raised her finger up, like, ooh, I have a great idea. How about you just get out? Okay. So she's done that. She's complained a little bit. She's being moody. That's fine. Her sister Freya's already gone to bed. What? Girl, you're still hungry. And parents, yeah, parents, we don't need to worry about them. Oh, and awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Sunny420. He's got our legacy laws in there. Sorry, he put exclamation point law, and I think he was just missing the S. Laws. um. Uh. But he's got legacy, which that works as well. Legacy laws or legacy laws. But that pops up with what our rules are for our household here. It's a matriarchy, matriarchy, a traditional bloodline, firstborn, and it is a tolerant species. So, female lineage, natural bloodline with the option for adoption. And the eldest will carry on the legacy and is tolerant species. So, can have aliens, we can have vampires, etc., etc. One of the options though that I thought was funny, so there is a way you could do it so that was a natural bloodline. I forgot what the second option was, but then you could have it so that um I don't it was the firstborn. You could have it the firstborn carries it on, the middle child, the youngest child, or you could have it so that your favorite, so whoever, whichever child has the best relationship with you, they're the one that carries on the legacy, which I thought was pretty funny because it's just one of those things where it's like you're not supposed to have a favorite child. It's like, well, yes, yes, we do have a favorite child, and they're gonna get the house. They're gonna get everything. But anyhow, she's like super moody and tired and emotional. Dramatically cry about life. Aw, it's okay. She's gonna go to sleep though. So cool. Oh, uh oh. Let's have her work on that then. She can have yeah, we'll have Freya Freya do that. She is our legacy. She is the eldest female, so she's carrying on the line, so she's gonna have to take care of the house eventually. Oh, cool. It is their Monday as well. She's gonna have to go to school tomorrow. It'll be Tuesday. We gotta see if we can get her to the mountain again, though. Eventually, the last thing she's got to do for this level, the Thrill Seeker, is encounter a Kodama or a forest spirit. Still gotta find out how we're gonna do that. Rivna. What? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. She's all upset because she's not at work. Again, I think there was a way. I don't remember if we found out. She's losing her workaholic. What? Man, a promotion from boss receives extra work credit related benefits when the corporate worker career. Ooh, maybe we should put her in the corporate worker career then. Let's have her do that then. Yeah, she needs a good change, right? All right. You know what I just realized this kind of makes me feel like with like these guys just being on different sleep hours and everything than the two teenagers in school. It makes me think of like road rules or like VH1 Surreal Life or all those other reality shows. Everyone's just doing something weird or crazy at every hour of the night. Right. Let's see. She's gonna do that. Let's have her change work. She's gonna change careers. She's quitting. It's 1 a.m. She's gonna call her boss and be like, "Nope, I can't do this anymore. This isn't enough for me." Right though. Oh man, the old shows. Oh man, that you know what I wasn't too much of a fan of like the Real World Rules or those shows, but it was the Surreal Life that was the one that got me. That was the one I could watch and binge all the time. Oh, and I don't remember what season it was, but the craziest one was with Brigitte Nielsen and Flava Flav. I don't remember if it was the same season, but Ron Jeremy, I think he was in the same season with them too. Yeah, that one was intense. Yeah, that one was the one I could watch. Oh man, good times. Oh, there he is. There it is. There it is. Business. Select a career. Assistant to the manager. Synergy, efficiency, planfulness. If the mere sound of the industry buzzwords gets you buzzing, then a career in business might just be the right fit for you. Career branches, management, and investor. Let's go ahead and just go for it. School is now an assistant to the manager at Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe Incorporated. She starts Wednesday at 9 a.m., so she's got today off. Hey, you know what? Maybe she can actually even go in today. Jobless. Panicky work withdrawals. Let's see if we can have her go to work in the morning though. And she's already got her charisma skill, so she'll be fine. She's gonna fly. She's gonna fly through this career. Be fine. She's gonna be fine. She's got to wait till 9. All right, go ahead. Forward. We gotta start working on Revna's skills as well. Her nerd brain. Gotta work on her handiness and launch or upgrade a rocket 5 times. Oh, wow. She went to sleep upset, so I think she's still upset. Oh, yeah, she's got her solar system project there. Her air pressure rocketry. Not to be rude, but I'm kind of wondering when we won't have to worry about the parents anymore. You know, when they're not around anymore. Oh man, I don't know. They've done a lot really fast already, so I don't know. Still have a lot of time. We still have a lot of time. Maybe we should have them start using the vending machines more often. I hear those vending machines can be like death traps. She's gonna do some heavy lifting and stuff, working out. She's doing her homework. Ooh, let's check the calendar. Let's see if they're gonna have a day off anytime soon. All right, I'm kind of thinking we'll have them call in sick or something, ask for a vacation day. I don't know. Do something, but we need to get them all out of here. We need to get them all out of the house. Um, or at least maybe have the girls work on their aspirations some more. Fill out reports? What? I think she just needs to relax for a while and then it'll pop up with her career thing. Oh, what? No way. She's acquiring the gardening skill. You can write notes for them on the computer too. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Fill out reports. Nice. All right. All right, cram night. Freya has an extremely important test coming up, but school has been so busy lately. Should she drink a ton of cola and cram right up to the test, or should she find some light activity to do and give her brain a little rest? Let's do light activity. That usually works out pretty well. Oh, same thing with Revna. Let's have her do. Oh, let's have her cola and cram, but they're opposite. They're gonna do opposite. Oh, yep. Revna's upset. But I like how everything was like really quiet and everything for a long time, and then all of a sudden we got one notification, then we got five, just all in the span of like seconds. Okay, what do we have? Although she's not as wired and amped up as some of her classmates, Freya feels good about her decision to give her brain a rest. She takes the test feeling refreshed and can easily recall all of the required information. Revna's brain goes into a hyperwarp as she begins devouring information. Luckily, the sugar and caffeine rush lasts all the way through the test before a mighty crash hits. Nailed it. Atta girl. Oh man, she done did it though. She done did it. All right. Go ahead and slack off. Go ahead. They did good. I won't lie though. I won't lie. We've all done that, right? Staying up all night, cramming. You have like 3 weeks notice for having all this information ready. You just kind of wait. Then all of a sudden it's time for the test, and then you're like, oh yeah, all right, so we're doing this then, huh? It's gonna stay up all night and do this, right? Okay. Okay, so oh, she needs a smooth apology with him. I've come to notice that Scold's kind of just been putting her foot in her mouth lately. Everyone's been kind of upset with her. Right. I want to know how we do this though. I don't know. Maybe because it's a new job, we can't go in right now. But again, I know there's supposed to be a way for her to go to work right now. It's all right. It's okay. It's fine. Let's see. What's her logic skill at? Oh, and her logic skill is maxed out too. It's fine. All right, these guys are the sorry, the B listers in the house now. What? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Thank you, Peachy Peach. Thank you so much for that. She's dropped another bit. And like I said before, thank you very much. Every bit counts, right? So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Oh, and how are you? How are you after your 12-hour stream? were you were you able to even like relax and go to sleep or anything after that, or was it like one of those things where you had to be up for like another 4 or 5 hours before you got tired again? Oh no, our detective family is on Sunday nights, so that was last night. Tonight is just our legacy. We're working on 10 generations in one household. We're working on generation three. The kids are at school right now, and these are the parents. And I was just saying, these guys are like the B-listers of the show now. She was our legacy beforehand. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, you. Uh, but yes, this lady here. She was our legacy beforehand, but she's had her kids, done her job and everything, so she's just kind of in the background now. Oh no, these are the kids. They just got off from school, and look at them. They're just moody and upset. Oh my gosh, right? OMG. I was completely knocked out after the stream. I was barely hanging on at the end, right? Like that, those last couple hours just really sneak up on you, and you're just like, what? Oh my gosh. So yes, I totally feel you. And yes, Senti said you had a hangover of sorts after your 12-hour stream. And yes, I did. It really was like, oh, look at her. Ah. So how was your day? I guess. All right. Okay. Everything's cool. We're cool. It's all right, guys. Oh my gosh. But yes. Well, oh my gosh, right? Yes, the stars and the moons, and then it's just totally a vibe with like the collar on it. I love it. Then we have the stockings, her boots, and not only that, her hair. It's a whole thing. It kind of makes me think of like the craft. She's like the new girl that goes to school, and then she meets all those other girls, and they get her into becoming a witch. But yeah, speaking of that, check out. Hold on. What is this? What is he? All right. Making friends. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me. How can I make them my friend? Ooh. Or like read that with a dead serious voice. How can I make them my friend? Let's see. Just keep being friendly. Make one grand friendly gesture, or you can't force friendship. You know what? I'm just gonna do the same thing we've been normally doing, and I'm just gonna say you can't force friendship. Yay! Right? Yes, she is a total witch. There we go. Sorry, trying to get like cinematic views of her, and everything keeps blocking. But yeah, there's her. She's the eldest. She's the next one that we're gonna be following in the family. Freya. And then her sister Revna. Oh my gosh, look at her. Oh, look at her getting the selfie and all. Oh, perfect. But don't you get like clueless vibes? It's like the outfit that she wears, the yellow plaid outfit. Oh my gosh, classic, iconic. Oh, okay. We don't need to see that. But all right, yeah. These girls just got out of school. Doing that. All right, she'll do the same thing. She's gonna take a shower. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll take them. Let's just take them out to the mountains. I don't know. They need to do something. Right, though? Right. OMG, yes, Clueless. It's so back in style now. I see plaid on Shein all the time. Right, it's everywhere though. It really is. It's throwback. But that's awesome. Shein. I don't know who Shein is, but I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it's a total vibe, and in Sims they have some new packs like clothing and stuff that they have that has come out, and one of them is like a 90s throwback. So there's like a set where you can like a pack you can buy, and it's got like the tracksuits, it's got like the really bright windbreaker outfits in there. Yeah. I haven't looked into it, but it kind of seems like they probably have like a Kangol or something of the sort. Oh, look at her. She's had a rough day. She's mixing a drink. It's okay. I won't tell if you won't tell. Okay. Scimitar cherry sap. Okay, that sounds like it's just like Shirley Temple or something. You know, she's trying to scare her. But alright, well, cool. Oh my god, Homewrecker. I got so scared for a second. I was like, what? But it's from Smashing the Dollhouse. It's okay. We're okay, guys. We're okay. We're okay now. It says some Sims love to. Oh, yeah. Some Sims love to witness an exact wanton destruction because she came home upset and just destroyed the dollhouse in the kids' room. It's a good play on words though. All right, delicious food, decorated, killer school day. She had a good day at school. I don't know why she came home so upset though. I mean, I guess. Alrighty then. So I think these two should go on their vacation. Or should we wait until the morning? You know, let's wait. Ooh, let's wait until the morning and we'll have them call in sick to school. That's what they're gonna do. And then their mom's gonna go to work, and then those girls are gonna go to the mountains. They're gonna have a full on hooky day from school. All right, we're gonna play hooky. She's gonna still do her homework though. They're bad. They're not that bad. All right, maybe she won't. Alright, she's gonna hang out in like online chat for a while. She's gonna go hang out in Reddit, hang out in some forums in there. Then after that, she's gonna go to bed. She's good. She's good. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's probably on Reddit trying to figure out, what are some tips and tricks for calling into school? Oh, damn. She's got her work cut out for her. Where's Revna? Okay. Yeah, so here's what happened. Freya came up with the plan. She's like, all right, here's what we gotta do. Look at her. She's looking up, researching things. How are we gonna get out of school? And she texted her sister Revna and was like, hey, you still gotta do your homework, still make our parents think everything's normal. It's like, all right, yes, normal. I'll do my homework in their room. Oh my gosh. There's still a grade school book in here. It might even be Revna's old grade school homework book. So I guess it's normal, right? She's been doing her homework in their room for a while now. All right, we got to get our bases covered. I love this though. She's like really looking things up. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for that, PT Page. PT Page is lurking, just hanging out, doing some simming in the room. That's too funny. Slowly learning Twitch codes, right? There's an exam coming up. Gonna be tested on that. But right, it's yeah, like I said, it's a whole nother class. It's a whole nother degree. So yes, good luck. Have fun on your Twitch adventure. All right, so good, 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 good. She did her homework. She's gonna go to sleep. Everything's normal. Everyone thinks everything's fine in the house. Not, you're not jobless though. You have a job. It's okay. It's okay. You've just like switched careers and you've had one day off. Come on, woman. Get yourself together. And what is she doing? Yep, that's what I thought. She's trolling to forums. For some reason, when everyone's upset, they always just want to do that. It's okay though. It's okay. Alrighty, so everyone else in the house is asleep. Fine. They're happy. They're good. They're sleeping and dreaming. We're gonna fast forward because, as we know, Scold here, she doesn't sleep. She has one of the lifetime rewards of not needing to sleep, and that was when she was a secret agent. But she's no longer a secret agent, so now now it's a skill that's become rendered useless. But hey, It's fine. But I mean, she's usually pretty good at doing her own thing, hanging out. And thank you for that, Streamlabs. We're gonna pause really quick and just save. There's a reason we have Streamlabs popping up telling us to save because I won't lie. I will openly admit to you there have been a few game sessions, stream sessions where we've gone 5 hours and did not save at all during gameplay. Can you believe that? Yeah. Yeah, that's happened before. Oh, look who's up. Alright, I gotta get back on the chat boards. And after that, she's gonna call into school. uh, so just have her do that now then. Okay, still doing that. Sorry to hear that. Feel better soon. Sweet. They are set. Alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everyone thinks everything's good. She's gonna wake up in a little bit. She's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna call into school. Everything's cool. Everything's alright. The teenagers are just gonna hang out. They're gonna wait. They called into school, or well, Freya's called into school. We're waiting for Revna to wake up, and then she's gonna call into school. She's gonna call in sick. Then Scold. She's gonna finally go to work. She's been super tense about that too. She's finally gonna go to work, and once she's gone and out of the house, the girls are just gonna head out. They're gonna head out to Mount Komorebi. Look at her. Look at her. She's trying to act like everything's normal. You sit on a throne of lies. All right, and once we get that all set up and squared away, I think that'll be time for us to take a break. Because I am officially out of my drink. Alright, we just have a few more hours. Okay, she's gonna go do that. Oh, she's calling in right now. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's echoey because I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm so sick. I haven't been able to leave." And look at that. They told her the same thing. "Oh, sorry to hear that. Feel better soon." Okay, just really quick. I don't think we had anything important in here, did we? No. Better delete those. Did we have any leftovers? Yeah, she doesn't get leftovers instead of trying to cook for herself. Yep. All right, so the girls are just hanging out. They're pretending they're sick. I guess kind of pretending they're sick. Oh man. So I don't know if I've told you guys before, but my husband and I like to watch Modern Family. Well, okay, I know I've told you guys before. We like to watch the show Modern Family. It's a really funny show and everything. But what I haven't told you guys is that I see a lot of connections between Haley and Alex, between our characters here, Freya and Revna. And like Freya's always been like the more fun one, I think. The Freya's the older one. That's her. That's her right there. And then we have Revna, who's like the more serious, has been working to be an astronaut. You know. So yeah, there's some differences between them as sisters, but similarities between them as sisters compared to the sisters from Modern Family. So yeah, everyone's just gotta hang out and work on skills, or I don't know. The main thing we're just waiting on right now is we're just waiting on 9 o'clock so that their mom can leave, go to work. I'm really committed to just having these girls skip out on school and then just head out to the mountains. So yeah, we're just gonna wait until their mom heads out to work, and then their dad's just like any classic TV dad. Um, he's he goes to work, he does what he can to support the family, but other than that, he's just kind of in his own world. The girls are sneaking out, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Right there, she is, very focused, work energy. Content indoors, electronic love, decorated, blah blah. All right, finally, she's gonna go to work, and she's not gonna have this jobless thing pop up anymore. Yay! Well, all right. Time for her and her sister to just get out of there, right? Let's go on and skedaddle. Take a vacation. Nope, not with everyone else. It's just her and her sister. Ha 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 ha. All right, there they go. We are set. There they go. Like I said, they're going up to the mountains. And let's see, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Bath. They go to other locations. We'll do one of these other ones some other time. I want to see what those ones are like. But for now, let's see. This one technically is the smaller one. Do 2 days. They're just going on a full-on vacation away from their family. It's okay. It's a sister time. It's a girl's time. It's a girl's vacation. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get them settled in, get them into their little abode there, and then that'll be time for us to take a break. All right, look at that. Oh, their outfits are so cute. So Freya's, of course, in the bundled up version. She's got the extreme sports enthusiast aspiration. All right, why don't you just take a seat, take a breather. Watch some TV. Just chill. Just hang out. So this family, or not this family, well, they have been here at this location with their family. Sorry. That's what I was trying to say, but it all came out super fast and yeah. Um yeah. This is one of the first places they traveled to and they were on vacation. Oh, Freya. Girl, you done broke that. All right. So anyways, they're here back at a vacation home that they're familiar with. That'll be fun for them. But yeah, they're spending a couple days here, just having a little girls' weekend for themselves. I'm really excited for them. But all right, it's time for us to take a break. We are currently at 1 hour and 3 minutes. So awesome! Thank you. And yeah, like I said, it's time for us to take a break. We need to get some more snacks, refill our drinks, go to the restroom, stretch our legs, do all that good stuff. And after that, we will be back for some more late night simming, some more legacy challenge stuff. And I hope you guys will stick around for that. All right? Okay, I will see you guys in just a little bit. And BRB. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome back, all of you beautiful saints and simmers. How you guys doing out there? We are back at it again. This is Hopey Beezy streaming. We are hanging out on our mandatory Monday, and that is where we work on our legacy challenge. We work on getting 10 generations through in one household, and we are currently on generation 3. And speaking of generation 3, they are currently out on their own little adventure. Oh man. Sorry, I just took a break and I had some pizza. I had a couple slices of pizza and I don't like to have cold pizza, so I had to warm them up first. So, I was just like, oh man, I had to take time to warm up pizza. Now I have to take time to eat pizza. I gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Oh, but man, it was good. It was good. Um, Felt like the meal of champion streamers, right? Just leftover pizza. For sure, for sure. So, alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, she's here. She's hanging out. What we want to have her do is work on some handiness. Oh wow, I was looking right at it earlier. Dang, she didn't grab there. Hello. It's okay though. She's got homework. One of those rocketry things. Not outside. Oh no. She's not any room to do that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, I think we can find some room right here, actually. But first, let's have her go through here. Let's have her talk to this person. Take a selfie with Yamachan. Yamachan. He sounds like one of the characters from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Yamacha. Just saying. Just saying. Ha, get it? Just saying. All right, they're doing the spirit move. That's fine. That's cool. And now let's have her move around. Take a selfie with that thing. She's going to try and go for a hike. I don't know what we want to have her do first, though. Cave hike to the scenic route or scenic loop, cave statue, historic shrine. Maybe just hike around. Just hike around. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for that, Peachy Peach. You have a great night. Thank you for those bits. Those sweet dream bits. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by, for being here in chat, just for everything. Thank you so much. And thank you for always being there for the hype. So thank you. You have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. Study hard, okay? Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That was Peachy Peach. That was Peachy Peach, everyone. Another amazing streamer, Psycho Player. Always. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Okay, so let's go back into notifications really quick. She looked up the conditions. There are no alerts for dangerous wildlife in the area today, but it never hurts to be prepared with deterrents. I want to say we maybe bought some deterrents, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. I think we did like once for immediate use. That was it. Oh, and yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Senny420, giving Peachy Peach the shout out. Hey, Saints and Simmers, check out Peachy Peach over at tv.twitch/Peachy Peach. They were last seen playing The Cycle. What did I tell you? But yeah, she is another fantastic Cycle player. Plays a lot of first person games, and she just recently had her first 12-hour stream, which was awesome. And she played The Cycle, she played Among Us, she plays, what was it, Phasmophobia? Is that game? I don't remember. But yes, yes, be there. She's got all the good vibes. It's amazing. All right, and oh no, she hasn't been involved with her clubs. Right, they have a club group with a bunch of the other teenagers and stuff in the school. Been a part of that yet? So, no way! Oh, what? Oh, I'm a little upset. She went right behind the trees, and then that's when she found the spirit. Oh, we missed it. We missed the interaction. But alright, it says Freya has found a forest spirit on her journey. She can collect or make a wish to the forest spirit. May the odds be in her favor. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Uh, well, I think she just walked past it though. I think we were fast forwarding and we skipped over it. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's okay. You know what? We did it. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Now we're on to the next level. Let's go ahead and get her back to their little campground thing. I don't know what it's called. Go to the lodging. There we go. Let's get her back to the lodging. I was worried it was going to take her back home, but no. We're on vacation. We're good. All right, let's check out Revna. She's been sitting there working on the rocketry project the whole time. Okay, she's good. She's fine. She's fine. Alrighty. Alright, which one of them is a better cook? Because we don't want either of them burning down this place. Alright, she is. Freya's gonna come home. She's been out hiking. She found a forest spirit. She's very happy. She's gonna come in and see her sister just on the floor, still doing a school project. Alright. You hungry? I'm hungry. Let's make some food. Ooh, vegetable dumplings. Yes, please. Right. The school is back from work. She's been promoted, but promoted to assistant manager. She will now make an additional 12 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 35 simoleons per hour. She has received the following bonus: 187 simoleons. Brag about job title. That's cool. New interaction. Her next shift is Thursday, 9 a.m. That's fine. We can do that. Which is funny because wasn't she supposed to be going in to be the assistant to the assistant manager? She was just supposed to be like the person to get coffee and write down notes, but she went in that first day and was like, "No, no, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong. You got to do this and this." Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. She's all done with that. Perfect. Let's have her just go and take a bath, relax. This vacation home is really nice and gorgeous and everything. At the same time, it's like, man, needs a stereo. I'm sorry, that's just me. Well, all right. Well, cool. Like I said, Freya's done. Then the last thing we needed to do to get the next aspiration level taken care of, or get to the next level. But yeah, here we are. Now we need to perform high intensity skiing or snowboarding on an intermediate or expert slope. Easy peasy, we can do that. Successful reach the peak of Mount Komorebi. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Endure an injury sustained from skiing, snowboarding, or rock climbing. Mm. Well, cool. This is perfect. We've come to the perfect place for this. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I got so scared. I thought maybe she just only made a serving for herself. Their interactions are just so over dramatic, and I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, they're just hanging out. This is cute though. They're just having like a sisters' weekend. They skipped school and everything. All right, cool. She's gonna go to sleep, and what the heck? They get their own rooms. They get to have the big rooms. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, then Freya gets the big one then. The master bedroom. Safety first. Put out the fire. Even though that fire over there has been going on this whole time. I love the scenery that they have for the mountains, and I love the lodgings that they have. They're really just amazing. They're practical. I love the way that they're set up too. You know, gorgeous, just gorgeous. All right, well, she's up early, using out. Today's forecast is snow, heavy snow, and it's freezing right now. I was gonna have her maybe try to go out to the mountain, but I'm thinking maybe not. Oh, damn it! I forgot to put the food away. Ooh, nice. They're both pretty much well rested at this point. It's like 4 in the morning. All right, so they are on day 2 of not being at school, not being at home. All right, she's gonna do that, and then oh oh, I was gonna say I don't have any options for school right now. I wonder if it took her off for vacation days then automatically. A little caffeine can help a sim focus. Cozy fire. Let it snow from being inside while sleeping. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I think they're set as far as school goes. They're on vacation. Yeah, yeah, they're on vacation, so they've taken vacation days off from school. I wouldn't think. Yeah, I think they're good. And then I don't know. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be snowing as much, but you know what? That's fine. I think she'll be bundled up, and we're gonna have Freya go out, and she's actually gonna start going on the intermediate, the expert slopes. That's one of the next things she's got to do. Oh no! Don't tell me. Yep, she's sick. Looked like she was getting sick. Alright, whatever. She's gonna stay home. She's gonna stay home. Let's just put her in a tracksuit just so she looks kind of warm and stylish. I don't know. Right, and for sure she's gonna change and she's gonna head into her skiing gear. And yeah, just as I thought. Yep. No school interactions. We are good. I don't know. It's super early. No one else is around. It's super snowy out. It seems like not a good idea for her to be out skiing or something. But you know what? Hey, let's just check the conditions. Let's see what they say. You never know. You never know. Today might be the day. Okay, current conditions fair. That's fine. Getting in line at the ludicrous slope. Actually, that's perfect. She knows exactly what she needs to do. I don't know. She's the adventurous one in the family, so I don't know. This makes sense. Let's see what is her whims. Read a book at the library. Build a snow pal with another sim. Or buy a treadmill. As I was just saying, she's adventurous. She's got like these kind of silly, mundane things she wants. But alright, I believe this one is the intermediate, right? The scary slope. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, what is up, Kylie? How are you? How are you doing? We are working on our legacy challenge. And yes, I'm sorry about last night. I don't know what happened with my chat, but it quit showing me some of those last few messages. One time. You know, let's do continually high intensity. But yeah, I didn't see those last couple messages you sent, and I saw that I didn't see until afterwards that you had cashed in channel points for the posture checks. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we did do a posture check earlier at the beginning of stream, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that again. So yes, head up, eyes forward, shoulders down, back, relax, feet down, uh, legs parallel to the floor. So there we go. Nice, proper ergonomic posture. Alrighty, and we successfully finished the last thing that we needed for the previous level for her aspirations. We found a Kodama spirit. Unfortunately, it was just after she like rounded a corner and she went into the trees and we didn't see it. And it was just as I was pressing fast forward. You know, she'd been walking around for a long time. We hadn't seen anything, so I was starting to fast forward and yeah, we found the spirit. Like we did, but we kind of didn't. So, yeah. But now we're on to the next things. And what is going on? What is she all flirty about? Anyways, we're working on the high intensity skiing on the intermediate or expert slope, which, or is that supposed to be like one of these ones? Yep. That's why it's not working. Did we stop her in time? Oh no, we didn't. I was hoping we stopped her in time at the very top, but that's fine. That's fine. Cause yeah, I think we're actually like one level above. We skipped a level there. We went straight to ludicrous. Weird. We went to ludicrous speed. Kylie says, I started watching anime today. It is very over the top. Like, the show I'm watching is called Food Wars. And when he cooks, there is like fire behind. He does all this cool stuff, which is actually super funny because that is one of my husband's favorite shows. Sunny 420, he is your favorite gaming chef. And he loves food. And that is one of his favorite shows. It was someone else actually told us to watch that. It was recommended to us. And we watched it, and yeah, like you said, it's super over the top. The way like everything's just super animated. Everyone's so into food. But that's kind of like how he is, honestly. But yeah, one thing I love about that show is that everyone has their own like specialty that they have. There's like meat, which her favorite culinary thing to cook up is meats. You do like smoked meats, seared steaks, just everything. She knows everything about different cuts of meat and everything too. So that's her specialty. And there's someone else in the group who his specialty is soup. He started the soup club. Yes. Oh man. And Kylie says I'm really enjoying Food Wars. Sunny420 popping in says hello. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Thank you, Kylie, for dropping by. And he agrees. Yes, I love Food Wars. Kylie is on the 4th episode right now. And oh no, wait, what is up, Leslie? Leslie C, good afternoon, Hopi. How are you? Wow, how are you? I am doing great. I haven't seen you in a little bit, but it's good to see you back. Awesome. We are doing great. We're just hanging out with the legacy family. Trying to get through 10 generations in one household. Currently on generation 3. The kiddos here are taking a couple days off from school and just hanging out at the mountains. They're having a really great time, and we're just here hanging out, talking about anime, talking about the animated series Food Wars. And it's a series that follows this young kid who goes to a cooking school, but it's a very very technical, very competitive school. Um, so everything is very exaggerated. As Kylie was saying, someone cooks, and then there's like fire and flames going on behind them. Someone's talking about, oh yes, this is the type of fish I like to cook, and they'll have like close up shots of like fish in the background and like the way it cooks up and everything. Yeah, it's very detailed. It's all about it's all about the food and everything. So yeah. Oh man. So yeah, that's my take. Good show. Leslie C says nice and hello to Senti420, and Kylie says I have a lot of recommendations for people at school. Because I have never watched it before. That's right. And Leslie C agreeing. Yep, that's definitely how it works. It's definitely how it works in animes. You know, points are can be very exaggerated. But yeah, my husband loves to cook, and so that series is a very fun TV show to watch. All right, so we've been doing some high intensity skiing on this expert slope, but it's not showing up on there. Let's have her head up, and she's just gonna do the high intensity skiing on this slope just once. one time, and then we'll see if that works. Because yeah, it's not popping up as something that she's already done so far. But yeah, she's gonna do that slope just one more time. Then she's gonna head back to the lodging, and she's gonna have some dinner. Her sister's at home. Let's see if she can start working on some dinner. Oh, onigiri. How she do that? Just try it. Just try it. All right. Oh, sweet. Okay, here we go. Holy cow. This girl's got some jumps on her. Look at her. Yes. Okay. So that did it. I think we were just supposed to do it once, like one time, but I had her trying to do it over and over again. Yeah, I had her trying to work on that like continuously. There we go. Sunny for 20 says, yeah, they make food look so good. And I've actually learned a couple of things and implemented a few things, few of the cooking techniques. Kylie says, and I like how he is just putting his headband and apron on, and it's like the coolest thing with the fire and everything, right? Ooh, interesting. Leslie says, and Kylie says, it just makes me laugh. But right, he gets super into it. Oh, wait, sweet. Okay. I think she did. She did. She made some. It looks delicious too. But yes, I will agree that it's got a lot of, legit actual cooking techniques and everything in there. She doesn't like the smell. But yes, Sunny 420 has tried out a few of those things and they've come out really well. One of my favorites that he's tried out from the show and that like sticks out the most in my head is it's one of the ones where it's like an onion marinade or something that he puts on a steak. Yeah, he like cooks down, reduces the onions and everything, makes like a little mixture and everything, puts it on a steak and adds it on there. And oh, it's so good. But yeah. Let's see. I've not watched anime in a long time. I'm more of a reader. Oh. I don't remember if that one's got like a book series on it or not. I'm sure it does. A lot of animes do. Especially by the time, they become a TV series, they've usually had their run on the comic series thing and everything. They become a book and then next thing you know, it's a show. Ah. But yes, definitely in the series whenever he's about to cook or when he's extra inspired and so the scene is a little intense, the moment when he decides to get his headband on. Like he wears a headband when he cooks, but usually when he's not cooking, he's got the headband wrapped around his arm. So he's usually got it on all the time. And he's like, "All right, let's get ready to cook," or whatever his line is, and then he like unwraps it and like it's all like extra animated and everything. Then he's like whoosh, wrapping it around his head and tying it, and it's all like extra animated. Getting his apron on and everything. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. LSCC. I've been trying to continue reading One Piece, but it's so long. Oh, right. That's another like series that I want to get into. It's another one of those ones that everyone says is really good. All right, I don't know. This girl is not feeling so well, so maybe we should give her a bath and let's have her take a nap then. fine. That's fine by me. And, oh, look at her. She's ready to go back out. Ready to do some more extreme sports stuff. Successfully reached the peak of Mount Komorebi. Endure an injury sustained from skiing or rock climbing. Let's see. Hold on. Wanted to stop and pause so we could read that part right there, but then my foot got itchy. So sorry. Okay, it's alright. I'm back. So all right, successfully reached the peak of Mount Komorebi. Successfully reached the peak. Click on the phone and plan a social event on the social tab. Oh, that's a big thing. Select a mountain excursion event and choose the required amount of Sims to attend. Then start the event. Complete objectives to progress successfully through the excursion and move up the mountain. Tips: stock up on remedies and deterrents, which can be purchased at Bits and Bobbles vending machine. Before heading out, reaching the top will require proficiency in rock climbing skill. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, okay. That was kind of more than I expected. Thought it was like, okay, like let's go hiking and try and reach the mountaintop. But no, it's like a whole excursion and everything. But all right, let's have her try and do some rock climbing then. All right. Right? Uh, okay. How are you saying like why? Like why, sir? Why? It's talking about food wars and how the guy, takes his apron, whips it around, and then his headband whips it around and puts it on and everything. It's a little extravagant. Oh man. 7420. That is one of my favorite parts. Then someone feeds his disgusting experience to Megumi. It's just funny. Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but why were you being so nice? Then you ruin it. Right? He's all like trying to get someone to uh test out his new foods, his new experiments, and everyone's always expecting it to be something like really nice. But as it turns out, it's just usually something absolutely atrocious. Meticulous. Setting for 20, right? Someone is just a butthead. It's funny. Uh oh, and in this third episode, he is like really nice to the girl. Pretty sure her name is Megumi, something like that. Then at the end, he gives her the honey squid and peanut butter squid. Yes, that's absolutely for sure. Right, like I was saying, he helps her out. She's very, very nervous and everything, but he helps her out. And he's like, you know what? Would you like to try out one of my new inventions? And she's like super excited, thinks it's going to be something really good. But yes, as it turns out, it's just honey and peanut butter squid. This is purposely a terrible, terrible combination. Uh-oh. She's entering a phase. Freya is going through a phase. She's having a bit of a mean streak and feels like being more nasty with other Sims. Oh no. Oh no. It's alright. It's okay. We'll deal. We'll deal with it. Well, damn, she's still not feeling well. She's empty that out. Combating a cold. The home remedies did kind of help though. Healthy green tea. I'm pretty sure someone in the household has medicine on them. Probably one of the parents. I don't know. But let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this ourselves. So I know it's a simulation. I know it's just an animation and everything of tea that's brewing, but that just sounded so amazing. Makes me want some hot tea. Okay. Anyways, back to Freya out on the mountain in the cold. Let's get her working on rock climbing again. And yeah, it's just like gross. Why does he take pride in making disgusting food, right? Like he really, really does like go out of his way to create terrible foods. Oh, what is she doing? No. Oh, she's inspecting the rock wall. I thought she was. I don't know. But the rock wall interaction down here, it's so tiny. It almost looks like it's a stereo. I don't know. I almost thought she was gonna try to be listening to music or something. Chance of medium successful or chance of a successful climb is medium. We'll go for it. We'll take those odds. Freya hasn't purchased any climbing gear yet. Purchasing climbing gear from any computer and wearing it before a climb will greatly increase their chances. I keep forgetting we haven't done that for her yet. But hey, it just adds to her resilience, right? Oh my gosh. Right, and Kylie says he is so happy about it. Oh, his dad too. Remember in the beginning, him and his dad fight about who made the worst combo, right? That's where it all stems from. That's where it all starts. So in the show Food Wars, Soma, like you said, him and his dad are, you know, trying to create some really good meals, and they do have like their regular competition, like an actual competition for best meal. But beside that, they do have their own like alternate competition, but it's trying to find who has the worst meal, and it's yeah, it's just funny. All right, I think she's done with working on this rock wall for a while. It's kind of fun, kind of a funny thing now though, because with her aspiration being part of the extreme sports enthusiasts, one of the things she has to do now is sustain an injury from skiing, snowboarding, or rock climbing. So now we have to actively try and get her hurt. Right. Well, anyhow, we have a little bit of time left with her, at least with this holiday. She can get back to the lodging and watch a TV season premiere. This is nice though. I mean, last time I went skiing or anything like this was probably like, I don't know, 15 years ago. No, probably more like 20 years ago. Let's be honest. Right. Okay, there we go. There's the lodging. Time for her to go back. And her sister's here just uh not feeling well, I think, or maybe she's feeling better. I don't know. Healthy aura. This tea has curative effects. Nice. That actually really helped though. Heck, let's have her drink another cup. She had a really great day out on the mountain though, Freya. she did some good work. So I'm happy for her. So yeah, now she's home. She gets to have some leftovers. What are you doing? Come on, get in here. Uh, Kylie asks, do you have any other Netflix anime recommendations? Yes, I do. My number one anime recommendation from Netflix would be The Seven Deadly Sins. The Seven Deadly Sins, and it's follows like some knights that were kicked out of the knighthood and being chased down. Then they have to redeem themselves and everything. Yeah, it's a good series. I have gotten that one before. Yeah, you have. Nice. That one is a good one though. That one is. I really like that one. What's another one? Ooh, I don't know. I can't think of anything now. My mind's going blank. Ooh, or actually, speaking of blank, um, No Game, No Life. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll tell you the recommendations I already have. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. There's that, or ooh, High Score Girl. That one's a really cute one. That one's really good. I love the way they animate things in there in that series, and in that series, the characters, it follows the characters through like several years. So you see them age up, like you see them age up in the animation, and it's really good. It's really good. All right, sweet. High energy boredom from the energetic lifestyle. Here, Freya is sitting around, not doing anything or something. I don't know. Oh man. Awesome. They both finished the TV season premiere thing. All right. So great. She's take another bath and then she's gonna go to bed. Then after that, they're done. They had their little mini vacation, which I think is great. Freya did a lot of work, did a lot of stuff on the mountain, which is awesome. And Revna kind of did nothing, which is also nice. She's our little astronaut, our little scientist in the house, and she does a lot of homework. She takes care of her skills and all of that. So I think her having her be here and take a break is really really cool. All right, so Kylie has been recommended some different shows, and here they are: Tokyo Ghoul, Food Wars, Seven Deadly Sins, Hunter and Hunter, Attack on Titan, Promise Neverland. Some of those I have not watched myself either, so yeah. Um, Tokyo Ghoul, we have watched that one. That one's pretty good. That one's actually it's a good one. It's a thriller, so I recommend that as well. But the rest of them I haven't. Obviously, Food Wars and Seven Deadly Sins, but have not seen Hunter and Hunter. Have not seen, but I have been recommended Attack on Titan. Promise. Do you have any general Netflix recommendations? Um, iCarly. That's what you should watch. You should watch iCarly. That's the show I like. A fatal proto man. Thank you, thank you. What's up? What brand of headphones do you use? I use the Razer brand Kraken Kitty headphones. These ones are pink, and these ones are wired. They do have a Bluetooth option. Yes, these are the Razer Kraken Kitties. Kraken Kitty headphones. They're awesome. I love them. They have a really lot of high quality sound to them as well, and they have their own settings, so you can have it like left and right surround sound or just like monotone sound. So yeah, whichever your style is, perfect, perfect. But yes, they have this in the quartz pink. They also have it in the black, and I believe, pretty sure they have it in mercury, which is their white. But yeah, for sure, for sure, black and pink. Highly regarding the TV series iCarly. I have already watched that. And yes, thank you, Sunny, for 20 typing that in there as well, letting us know I do use the Razer Kraken Kitty headphones. Cool. And Kylie says I have the exact ones without the kitty ears, and which is cool because even if you do have the Kraken headphones without the ears, you can actually buy attachments to add on to it too. So it's really cool. Well, why not? Let's yes, yes. What other recommendations do you have? Oh, excuse me. All right, they still have some leftovers. They can go ahead and do that. Oh, they only have 4 hours left in their vacation as well. And I'm pretty sure that still means, yeah, they're still off of school as well. Sweet. A romantic spirit, give flowers, go on a date. Oh, Freya, she Freya still has a girlfriend, right? Yeah, Mickey. Ooh, they're still like barely technically girlfriends. They haven't even really been talking to each other. Oh no. Well, it's Love Day. Today might just be the day for them to go on a date. Awesome. Kylie says recommendations. Some of my favorites are Raising Dion, Fuller House, and Skin Wars. Ooh, I have not watched Fuller House. I've watched a couple episodes, but I watched the original series. I grew up a lot of on those episodes. But I don't know. I think I think a part of me really is just I don't want to watch the new ones because the old ones were my favorites. So I don't want to mess up those memories. But I mean, from what I've heard, that show's a really good show. Everyone really enjoys it, and I mean, you know, I should probably watch it. When you were little too, you watched Full House, right? It's a good show. It's a good show. How rude. Where you going, woman? Getting in line for the. Nope, sorry, too late. Too late. You guys are already going home now. There we go. You're ending your vacation. This will end the vacation and send everyone home. Do you want to continue? Yes. Oh shoot! I should have waited until after 8 o'clock just to make sure that they weren't going to be at school. We ended the vacation at 7:47. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Does that mean they have to go to school? Oops. Oops. Right, Full House is a little better, Kylie. And Kylie says, but I have probably watched Skin War 3 times, and I really like that show. Skin War, is that one of the ones where it's like about, is it about tattoos, being tattoo artists, or is it the one that's like makeup artists, like movie makeup artists? Oh, yep. Okay, they gotta go to school. Dang it. Oh man, dang it. They made it though. They made it so close. What about you, my dude, my lady? Stuck in the bushes. Achieve level 7 in the comedy skill. Let's have him, I don't know, do some work then. Compose a medium routine. And she works pretty soon. So awesome. Great. We're good. We're good. Oh, nice. Skin War is body painting. If you like RuPaul's Drag Race, you would probably like Skin Wars. RuPaul is even a judge on that show. Oh, no. No Michelle Visage, though. That's too funny. I have That's another one of my shows that I want to watch too. Is I want to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I have not actually watched that. I have not, but I want to. Which reminds me, I saw just like a week or two ago, I saw a YouTube video, and it was an interview with RuPaul, and it was something like asking RuPaul questions as the camera gets closer. And it really is just exactly that. They ask him questions, and they have a camera that's on a roller, and it just gets in closer as they ask him questions. But yeah, it was a really cool interview. It was really interesting. Oh, nice. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched it with my mom. Oh, that's so nice. That's awesome. And then the CC asks, have you seen the TV show Pose? Really recommend. No, I haven't. I feel like that one's familiar though. I feel like that name pops out in my head. So I'm sure I'm gonna have to look that up and watch that one too. But yes, I'll have to look that up. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Dirty money. Going over some routine expense reports, Scold notices some lines that don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, she discovers that a lot of money is being funneled into some secretive executive accounts. Skull doesn't have much standing at the company yet, but this seems like the kind of thing she should take to the authorities, right? Turn it over. Scold will gain fame and reputation. Scold could lose her job, or Scold will lose her job. What? She will? Or lose the papers. Scold's life will continue unchanged. Well, if this means she's gonna lose her job, then I just can't. We can't let her do that. No. She's gonna lose the papers. She's a workaholic. She's like, no, no, we're just gonna make these go away. Oh man. No, what is Pose? It's on Netflix. It will make you cry. Oh, okay. Oh, but yeah, like I said, that sounds familiar because I really like those kind of like documentary stories. All right, Love Day School Party. All week at school, kids had been asking their sweethearts to the annual Love Day School Party. There will be cookies and punch, music, the exchange of flowers and cards, and of course, awkward chaperones. Freya will yet to be asked, so she had two options: go alone or invite someone special. Invite someone special, yo. Oh no, it took courage. That's what Freya would have to keep telling herself. The moment she asked that special sim to the Love Day party was the exact moment she got shot down. Shot down. The response, no. Oh, dang it. Dang it. All right, decorating for the Love Day dance. When the teacher asked for volunteers to help set up for the Love Day dance, Revna was quick to raise her hand. Not only would she get out of class for a few hours, but she'd been given a unique opportunity: decorate for the best dance day ever or prank the Love Day dance. She's going to decorate for the best. But okay, back to this. The response, no, had been instantaneous and followed by the cruel snickers of her classmates. Aw, Freya spent the party hiding in the bathroom, embarrassed, with a llama cookie, which was delicious but didn't make up for what had just happened. Oh, what? WTF, mate? Oh no, Revna went in with hopes ablaze. She planned to make this the best Love Day dance ever. That was before she saw what she had to work with: crumpled decorations, no snacks, polka music. To make matters worse, nobody else had volunteered. When the dance started, everyone blamed Revna for the lame time they had. Ah, bunch of a-holes, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was only like in 2.5 hours of school. Jeez. Whew. Man, man, that was a lot. That was a lot that just happened. Oh man. All right, and Kylie says you should watch AJ and the Queen. You might cry at the end. I don't know. I don't know your like emotions things, you know. But yeah, again, that is another one of the shows that's on my list. I do want to watch that one too. That one looks really, really good. Looks really, really sweet. And yes, I'm sure I will cry. I am definitely one of those people that do that. Has he just been sitting here doing nothing? I think we just had so many things going on that he just didn't know what to do. Right, and he's just gonna, hang out, do his dad thing, and just dad it up over there. And I'm a little upset because you know what? Like, come on. Freya would have been at school. Like, like I said, she's got a girlfriend. Technically, she's got a girlfriend. But I hope that's not the person she was asking out, and then they shot her down and was mean. But at the same time, it's like, I hope Freya isn't dating someone and then asks someone else to a dance. That's also mean. Oh man, there's no good. There's no good in this. Oh man. Kylie. Okay, I'm not a crier, so yeah, but I feel like I have started to become a crier. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting more ladyish. You're becoming more emotional. You're becoming a big ball of emotional mush, just like the rest of us. Oh man. The next thing you know, you're watching a commercial for life insurance, and then you can't help but like feel choked up. Your eyes are all teary. Oh man. All right, this girl needs to get home and take a shower because she's gonna ask her girlfriend out. They're gonna go out on a date. Should Revna invite over the classmate Yuko? Yeah, why not? Alright, who's got a rose on them? Oh, let's give her a love day gift now. Oh, good. Yay. Court. Attempt to swoon. How about we just compliment her? One thing at a time. Also, because this is like her first time flirting and stuff, too. For a while, she was, about to get the, yeah, she was about to get a single and loving it. That was in progress because she had not been flirting with anyone. She hadn't been dating or anything. But I mean, it's not like we meant for that to happen. Oh, yeah, let's go for it then. It's love day. Let's have her try and court. She's going to courting. I think it's working. I think it's working. Just let her know how she feels, what she has to offer, what their days would look like together. And yes, trust me, we would have chaperone dates. Jeez. But I don't know what's going on. I think that was good. I think good things happened. Hell if I know. Alright, they're gonna exchange numbers. Ask her if she's single or something. What is she upset about? The edge of a breakout? All this stress is going to cause me to break out. Act more stress from that thought. What is she so upset about? Ooh, she's into it though. That girl Yuko's into it. Alright, awesome. Well, their mom got promoted again. No big surprise. Cool. Right, she found out that Yuko is single. Akira is off to work. Miki will be right over. So cool. And a girl, there she is. Let's, let's give her a love day gift. Right, hold on. Hold on. All right, so we gave all the flowers to Revna. So we gotta get them back. Oh no. Okay. I got scared. I thought maybe she gave Yuko all of them. And she's like, how about we see you in something that looks a little nicer? And then she's gonna take her out on a date. Isn't there an option for her to ask her out on a date? She's like really upset though. Oh man. All right. School is stupid. Blah blah blah. Don't grow up until you need to. Oh. The first thing that's popping up is for her to break up with her. What? Oh no, things are not going well right now. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. Uh oh. This is not going well. She's like, it's left day. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to get you into a nice outfit so we can go on a date. Don't you want to do that? Isn't that what you want? Oh, but you know what? I think it might be time for them to break up. All right. Yeah. We're gonna. I'm sorry. They've been drifting apart. They haven't been there for each other. Things are different now. She's like, "What? Are you serious? Right now? Today?" Oh man, the drama. The drama. Oh my god, yeah. Freya just broke up with her. Boom. Doors closed. Walk away. Just leave. Just leave, Miki. Just turn around and go. There's nothing more you can do. Girl, no. This is sad. This is sad. You need to leave. You can't be here. Don't beg. Oh yeah, I should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Whoo wee man, what a day. What a day, right? Am I right? Holy cow, yeah, those were some tough decisions to make, but you know what? Like I said, they hadn't been seeing each other very much. And as you saw, I was like, "Hey, it's Freya's got a girlfriend. How about we go talk to her girlfriend?" And as it turned out, there's just no romance between them anymore. Sorry. Sorry. Can't. Well, damn. Have a drink to that, I guess. You know what? She's got the breakup blues, but I promise you, not for so long. Slipped through my fingers from people person lifestyle. Oh no. When a sim has so many friends, it can be hard to hold on to them all, even still. Freya still feels bad when she loses one. Oh, womp womp womp. I would like to have Revna try to ask out that girl on a date, as part of Love Day. But at this point it's like almost 9 o'clock. If we go on a date, they're gonna be out till like 3 in the morning. We really, really don't need that. So she's gonna stay home. She's gonna do some homework. And yeah, no, look at that. Reduces how often the toilet will clog. Lies. Afraid I cannot upgrade this object. It's broken. But yeah, we need to find something to where it's not gonna break down as much. And to anyone out there who's just joining us, or you've been watching in the VOD, in the future, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. This is Hopi BC Streaming. We are here working on our mandatory Monday stream. That is where we work on our legacy family, trying to get 10 generations in one household, and we are currently on generation 3. And as you can see, they are moody, heartbroken teenagers at this point. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, not kidding. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, Freya had a terrible love day. Um, we were getting her set up to try and take her girlfriend Miki out on a date, but they hadn't really seen or talked to each other for so long. But by the time Miki came over, they were basically just really good friends. There was no romance, and so they ended up getting into an argument. Oh man, teenage love, right? So, anyways, she's here. She's home. I don't know. Let's have her. Let's have her play some Sims for a while. Oh no, then she's crying. Let's have her cry it out for actually. Oh man. But you know what? I knew things weren't gonna work out. I wasn't much of a fan of this new girlfriend that showed up, Miki, during one of their family vacations. We brought Miki along with us, but but for some reason, about day and a half in, Miki just left. She was gone. That was it. She was like, "All right, I'm outie." No rhyme, no reason, and that was it. That was when I thought, you know what, maybe this girl isn't the right one. But you know what? I was right. I was right. You just hurt our baby girl. Look at her, she's so sad. It's okay. She'll be okay though. I had her clean up the books because I really just wanted her to see if we could find. Oh, nope. Okay. I don't know. We can't find Handiness Book 1. These guys have it? I don't know. I don't know, though. But I want her to start working on her handiness. That's one of the skills that she's got to work on and fix up. Oh? Okay, I guess. I guess she just got upset and broke that. Whatever. Whatever. There it is. The handiness book level 1. It's right there, literally on her desk. Okay. She's gonna reread that for a while, though. Let's just have him go here, and he's gonna come in and see his wife, talk to her for a little bit. Cause Akira, he's got the jealousy trait to him. So sometimes he gets in a mood, especially when he hasn't seen his wife for a while. Just realized I haven't had any love day interactions at all. No, give him a love day gift. Oh no, he didn't like it. Alright, and he's just gonna gift it right back to her. Cause that's what you do when you're on Sims and it's love day. You just get one rose and you share it across the household. But she caught it too. She knew it was a regifted gift. But it's 1:16 on love day. They got 45 minutes left to celebrate. So there, you know what? That's fine. That's where we're at in our marriage. Well, he's happy. She's happy. They're good. And again, Scold is just going to do whatever now. And then we're going to fast forward. We're going to go ahead and get through the night. Oh, sweet. It is the weekend now for them. It's Saturday. They don't have to go to school and we can get the kids to start working on some of the things they need again. Um we have our our nerd brain kid Revna over here, our teenager. She's been working on her handiness skill, but we're going to send her into space again. It's one of the things she needs to do. That or upgrade something, but she doesn't have enough stuff to upgrade. She needs to upgrade her rocket science skill, actually. That's what it's telling me. Ooh, wow, her rocket science is actually up to level 4. Noise. Actually, not too bad. And with projects like this one with the air pressure rocketry, that's fine. I can totally find some stuff for her to do. Max's Slope Master 3000 skis. The Icebender skis. Oh, let's actually give her sister a pair of skis. Why not? And get rid of some of these other items that she has. Like I said, some of her school projects that she has, she's made them. We've sold them. They sell for about $80, 80 simoleons a piece. But I've always kind of figured maybe that's her game, her school game. That's how she gets money. She She has school projects that she has made and she sells them to students for 80 simoleons apiece. That's how she gets money. That's how she gets money. Hey, it's a good trait. It's good work ethic. Awful shower after that. We think. I think yes. I think after that it'll be time for her to go to space. Just explore. Alrighty though. I think we are. Oh, hey, what is going on? No, you did not. You're supposed to shower, girl. Okay. Well, anyhow, I think now's a good time for us to take another break. We are at 2 hours and 40 minutes. We have an hour and 20 minutes left, so I think this is a good time for us to take a break. We are going to get some more snacks, refill our drinks. I got my last drink for the evening in the fridge that I need to open up. And then we're going to take a break for a restroom break. We're going to stretch our legs, do all that good stuff, all right? So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pause. Let's go ahead and save. And that way we can take a break. And we will be back at it again. I hope you guys will stick around. We will be back with our mandatory Monday, just hanging out with the Stenbergs, all right? Excuse me. Alrighty, thank you guys. I will be back. I will see you guys in just a little bit, and we will BRB. Hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Hopi BC Streaming. We are back at it again with our mandatory Monday stream. And that is where we hang out with the Stenbergs. Excuse me. Sorry. Oops. But yes, that is where we hang out with the Stenbergs and we try to get 10 generations in one household. We are currently at generation 3. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and dive on in and oh no, what's he doing? No. You just made food right there, dude. That's a bug. That's a bug we gotta get, like, tell them to fix. Oh, what? Come on. Yeah. They get hungry and they'll cook something and then, they like set it down. And they set it down and they'll kind of stand there for a moment and then they're like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me cook something. And they start cooking something else instead of grabbing the food that's right next to them. So, all right. Oh, what's going on? Well, I don't know. She was eating. She's fine now, I guess. So yeah, she's gonna sit there and practice for a little bit. She's actually really upset. She knows some more violin. Maybe I'll have her do that. Oh no, I know what she'll do. She's gonna go for a run, an endurance run, because she had a girlfriend, but on love day she was trying to ask her out on a date, but they ended up having an argument. Poor thing. One thing led to another, and and they broke up. And I say that and laugh just because we made them break up. But you know what? It was just a case of that girl just wasn't good enough. She wasn't good enough for our daughter, so we had to get her out of there. And everything's fine. It's okay. But everything's okay. Everything. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. Let me see. I gotta get reconnected to chat. I don't know what's happening. Um, my chat's been disconnected, so I didn't see. The last messages I see are are of Kylie saying that she's not normally a crier, but watching that show, AJ and the Queen made her become a crier. She's getting more ladyish. But it looks like we were just connected. We're missing some messages. I do see the next messages from Senny420 saying we are doing well, Tycoona. The start to our work has been good. We were off work for Monday, so it was a chill day. We only have Mondays off together. Every other day we are working. There we go. All right. So we are reconnected in chat. We are good. Hello again, Kylie. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. I know every now and then sometimes that happens. The same thing happened last stream. I got disconnected with chat and then I didn't see the posture check from Kylie as well. I kind of had a feeling that was happening again. And yes, it was. But you know what? We caught it. We fixed it. We're good. And I feel so bad because, when we get disconnected from chat, it's just one of those things where, you don't know what's happening. No one can tell you what's happening. Everyone's been silenced. Right? Yeah, yesterday is what happened. All right. So, there she goes. She's going to go and explore. You have food right there in front of you that you just made. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Right, sweets. Revna's gonna go out. She's gonna go explore space. We'll see what that brings, what that entails for her. Right. Thank you, Kylie. Right. It's fine. You didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. See, what did I tell you? Space race. Revna is soaring through the outer reaches of space when she notices an insanely bright something glowing below her. As she swings in closer, she hears engines revving and realizes it's an interstellar racetrack. There's a prize for the winner, but these contestants are no joke. Revna better be sure her ship is up to it. Join the race? Oh, heck yeah, let's do that. We're going in. Space race, here we come. Making friends. I really want to be. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me. How can I? How can I make them my friend? Just keep being friendly. Make one grand gesture. Can't force friendship. You know what? We've been asking this for a while. Let's go ahead and switch it up and say one grand gesture. Let's see what that gives us. Emotional control increases. Empathy decreases. There you go. There. Kylie says, "Well, don't you and Sunny 420 live together? Can't he just go to you and tell you chat isn't working, or he could text you? LOL. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. He usually he sees the texts. He sees what's going on. It works fine. It works fine on his end, but it's literally me. I can't see it. So sometimes it's like he doesn't know if maybe I've already said something about it or if we've already continued on talking. It's just literally one of those things we don't know unless you know. I don't know. Right. But yes. But right, Sunny 420. We do live together, but I am also playing games as well, right? He's got his KD to think about, all right? But oh yeah, usually he's playing his game, the cycle. That's what he's usually playing. But all right, let's see. Ready, set, go. Revna slides into place at the starting line. To her right, a souped up XR-315 piloted by a female K9 sapien. To her left, a brawny alien revving the engine of his TS-555, his sneer revealing a row of sparkling red teeth. Bang. The starting gun fires, and they're off. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. But you know what? I think one of the things we could do to remedy that is if we had like a second monitor. Oh, that would be so cool though. Just have one monitor completely dedicated to chat. We wouldn't have to worry about having to use Bluetooth items or our mobile phones, our cell phones for that. Our cell phone, telephone. All right, Zoom. Zoom. Revna is off to an excellent start. Rounding the 105th bend, she reassesses her position in the pack. The dog girl is giving her a run for her money, and Red Tooth isn't far behind. Should Revna rattle dog girl's confidence by stepping on it, or hang back and keep pace until the final laps? Let's keep pace. Let's just let's not push it too far. Let's not get too cocky, right? It's always a bad sign. Let's see. How late do we stream? We're actually going to be streaming for just about another hour. So we're at 3 hours and 4 minutes right now. That'll take us to midnight Mountain Standard Time, and that is Arizona time. All right. What? No way. Revna wins. Dog girl must not have any greyhound in her. Oh. Revna easily keeps pace and manages to eke past her on the final lap to pull off the win. Prize money in hand, she hightails it out of there, careful to ditch any disgruntled losers before heading home. Nice. What? No way. Revna found something on her voyage. One UFO, unidentified fruit object. Ooh. I think they got room in their garden for that. Sweet. Alright, some of these upgrades are already complete. Some of them she's got to work on her rocketry first, her science. She's going to do that. Well, awesome. Go her, right? Go her. There it is. Unidentified fruit. Oh, and actually, I think she started gardening. Yeah. So how about we actually have Revna give that fruit to her sister? I know we've been having a scold, having her dad, you know, work on a lot of things first, but really I need to have these guys, these two, Freya and Revna, I need to have them start working on taking care of the house themselves. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this alien fruit right here. Why not? Let's try it. Let us try. Alright, let's harvest everything then. No, actually, we're gonna sell it all. Oh no, wait, look, there's a bunch of these plants too that are ready to be harvested. Guys, this has felt really long. It will be 2 a.m. when you are done streaming. That sounds. Oh, Tycoon says, that sounds good, right? We were having our day off today and everything, so it was nice. Um, yeah, there was a lot of cooking that was done today, so that was really fun. I got to be a taste tester as well for Chef Senny. So yeah, that's always fun. And he went out, did some shopping, picked up some lunch for us and everything. So that's always nice, and we got to watch some TV together. And then he was streaming, then now I'm streaming and everything. So yeah. Reach gardening level. But yay! All right, cool. So Revna actually raised up one of her skills, her rocket science. Yes, she might be able to upgrade something. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, she's planting everything now. No, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Sorry. Oh my gosh, my bad. That's too funny, right though, Kylie? This has felt really long. It will be 2 a.m. when you are done streaming. Which is funny because we changed our time to 2 hours earlier, um, so we're actually being done earlier than we normally would be. But it was also daylight savings time, so now it feels even longer for you. But I'm in Arizona, so we don't observe daylight savings time. Oh, what's that? Revna is going through a phase. She will pick up an instrument any chance she gets, yell often, and turn all radios up to 11. Ah. Which is a music mockumentary reference. Well, sweet. They're just like spending all of their weekend upgrading, like upping their skills and everything. We can sell all of those too now. So yeah, obviously we haven't been taking care of the plants very much. So there's a lot that needs to be done. Rip, I'm bored. Well, that's too damn bad. All right, there we go. I think whenever she's done with that, whenever she's done with that, then she can go have a hot dog. Oh no way, awesome. Thank you so much for that, CJ. CJ Walker, CJ in for the lurk. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Like I said, to all of you and all the other lurkers out there, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Kylie says, does Sunny 420 work at a restaurant or is it a hobby? Did he get into culinary school? Did I spell that right? Um, Culinar. Um, Seni replies, I have not attended culinary school, but I have been a professional cook for 6 years now, meaning I have cooked in restaurants for 6 years. It has been so much fun. I've only found my true passion for cooking 6 years ago, right? It's just one of those things you walk into, and then next thing you know, you've got the passion, you've got a lot of the skills and knowledge, and yeah, he really is highly self taught. Yeah. Which is another reason Food Wars is like such a big reason we love that show too. And he says, "Okay, wondering." Sunny. So since then, I have done my best to learn all that I can because I want to own my own restaurant. But first, I want to own a food truck, which is cool. Yes, I would love if we could have our own food truck and everything. That's too funny. Kylie says, I spelled it wrong, but it's my phone's fault. I said it in my phone, and that is what it said. Right text to talk, right though. Probably thought you were talking like someone's name, like how there's John Hopkins School, culinary school. Oh, Kitty's trying to mess with the trash. Lecture about knocking over the trash. Oh, cat's trying to get away. Don't let it get away. Alrighty. Oh, come on, woman. Get out here. You lecture that cat about knocking over the trash. Cat. That was like a major glitch, though. She wouldn't be there, and then she was in the kitchen again, and then she was back there again. Yeah, I don't. Alrighty. She's fine. She's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. She's just gonna hang out and chat with her parents because she's feeling a little sad, a little antisocial. Let's see. What is Revna doing? She's still taking a nap though. She's still taking a nap. After that, let's go ahead and wake her up. I think she's rested enough. She's gonna have something to eat. To return for food. Okay, so yeah, you can probably tell I'm not the speller on my Scholastic Bowl team. Not the strongest speller. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Sweet. I was really hoping Revna would come in here too, be part of the family discussion. What a sweet Hallmark moment though. They're all just in their like social room. I don't know. I don't know what to call this room. It's got the pet stuff. It's got the old extra large stereo that no one knows how to fix if it ever gets broken. Nope, turning that down to low. Oh man, yeah. The main thing in this room is that it's got a fireplace, and that's about it. Oh no, Kylie, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know why I didn't go to bed early. I have to go do my state testing tomorrow. Tisk tisk tisk. You better get going. It might be either a sitting room, right? Either a sitting room or a formal living room. It kind of right kind of feels like a formal living room, especially with the wallpaper too. And all right, cool. So she's gonna do that. Uh, let's have her continue working on some handiness skill though. I want to continue on that. That'll be one of the things she's got to work on before she can start upgrading some things over here. She needs to get her rocket level skill to 6, rocket science skill to, I think, and then she can do an upgrade. But I've been kind of thinking maybe we should get a brand new one. Maybe we should just buy a new one that doesn't have any upgrades on it. That's way too funny. And Kylie says, I stayed up until 3 a.m. last night and I had a state testing today. I hope I did okay. Lol. LOL. I also took a nap when I got home. That's so funny. I took a nap today too. I was really gung ho about wanting to help my husband Sunny for 20 with one of his recipes, one of his projects he was doing. But you know what? Honestly, I think as soon as he turned the oven on and it started warming up the room and everything, the house, I couldn't help it. I got too comfortable. I got way too comfortable, and I took a nap. So by the time I woke up, it was pretty much all done, cooling down. So I got to wake up to very delicious smells of bread pudding, and cooled down. He had a slice and everything, and man, it was delicious. I thought she'd already gone to work. Oh, it's her week. Girl, what are you doing here? No, you're not gonna go out and garden. Okay. Oh man. Kylie says I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race on the couch and fell asleep. Then my mom woke me up and made me change my sister's diaper. At least she didn't like wake you up with your sister's diaper like in your face. Be a terrible way to wake up. All right, since it's the middle of the night, we're gonna have Skull to just kind of hang around and clean things up. Get her some. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Kylie says, that would have been better because then I wouldn't have had to change it. Just throw the diaper at your face. I just had to wash your face. That's all. That's all. Do you know much about poetry? Just a little bit. Nothing. I haven't. Nothing more than what I remember from school. I have to do a poetry project about my favorite color. What is your favorite cover? Color. Color. Obviously. Obviously. It's no mine. Oh, all right. Let's wake up Freya. She's got a project here. She's got a broken shower. Let's go ahead and fix that. Nice. Light purple. What? What is going on? Sharon the unicorn fry. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 ma'am. You have no business being that amazing. Look at you. You're fantastic. Your personality is through the roof, and you're absolutely beautiful. You deserve all the love. So here are some kind words from a stranger. You're doing great in life, and you are someone's favorite person, even if you don't think you are. Just know that you are my favorite person. What? What? Thank you so much for that, Sharon the unicorn fry. Oh my gosh, thank you. That was holy cow. That was out of nowhere. You got my aura all pink and everything. Man, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. It's like, oh, gotta catch up with that chat, right? Holy cow! Thank you, thank you so much. And I'm having just to let you guys know, I'm having a little glitch with one of my screens with all the chat. It's actually like making messages show up twice. So everyone's texts have been showing up twice. So basically, that message was sent to me twice. So thank you for that. That was whew, man. That was a lot of good energy all at once, and I don't even know what to do with it. Thank you so much. And yes, we were just talking about favorite colors as well. And light purple, pink's obviously my favorite color. Oh man, but yes, yes, right, Tycoona. What is your favorite? What is your favorite color, Tycoona? Um would it be cherry red? Cuz if you don't know, Tycoona's got cherries in her stuffs. Oh, but man, thank you. Right? Thank you, Sunny420 with that chat there. Sharon the unicorn fright. Thank you so much for stopping by and catching the stream. You just made Hopi BC speechless. Absolutely. And Kylie says more of a soft lavender, but right, I do like that same color too. I do, and I really love the soft lavender and like a baby blue. Those are my favorite like alternate colors. Oh man. But yes, Tycoon says I'm more of a dark red, dark purple. Cool. Nice. It's very, very rich. Maroon, right? Maroon or isn't it mauve like technically that color? I don't remember. There's like a million different ways to say colors though, honestly. Which makes me think of like Bob Ross. If any of you have ever watched a Bob Ross video, oh man, some of the colors that he has, they're like very distinct colors. It's like no, it's not yellow. It's ochre, okay? It's not dark red. It's maroon. It's right though. It's just yeah. Whew, man. Guys, all right. Okay, well, cool. Freya, she's all energized. She's ready to go for a run, and we've been doing that in the morning for her because we're gonna have her eventually become an athlete of some sort. All right, and this dude, he's hungry and he's trying to cook up some new fresh food. We don't need to do that. He's gonna go to the fridge and get some leftovers. But yes, Bob Ross. Speaking of Bob Ross, like back to that. Last year, my sister-in-law, her birthday's in the summer, so we did a surprise birthday party for her, and it was just like me, my husband, her, and then one other person, one of her friends, and we did a Bob Ross party. But just like with everyone's schedule, we only had like 2 hours to do the project. And honestly, we only got through maybe about 20 minutes of an episode because we were constantly just like pausing and like, wait, what did he say? Wait, what do we need to do? Wait, what shape is that? Yeah, we barely made any progress in that video. With the short amount of time that we had for our Bob Ross birthday party. But it was so much fun. I'm so glad we did. It was amazing. It was so much fun. uh, right, Sunny 420. That Bob Ross party was so much fun. It really was. It really was. Kylie, I wonder what colors I'm missing out on because there is some colors that human eye can't see. I want to see the missing colors I can't see. Ooh, get some of those specialty glasses, right? If you do though, if you do get those glasses, you'll have to record a video and share it, and then it'll go viral. And yeah, doing. She's all moody right now though. Oh no, her people person lifestyle's going out. Oh no, she should have their friends. They should hang out. Okay. Oh no, what? Their friends are elders now. That's not good. Tycoon says my husband always stated he has just 16 colors and always looked at me weird when I said this is that color and this is that color. Right? Ooh, right? Whoa. Trying to describe certain colors and they're just like, no, that's the same thing. No, that's not even different. What are you talking about? Is she working on now? Her solar system project, and what is that? What's that skill? Okay, cool. That does work on her rocket science as well. Well, sweet. Sweet. And then Tycoona asks Kylie B. More interesting is the question is if we see all the colors the right way, or does our eye and our brain change them because of the information? Ooh, right? It now it turns into like a psychological question, psychology question. Oh, whoops. They still have their thermostat on and it's hot. My bad. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Everyone's getting upset because of that. Okay. But that's fine. That's going to change in just a moment. Is she working on? I don't know. She's going to go eat though. It's weird. It's like it won't let her get leftovers as one of the first options now. So when I had her try to fix her hunger on her own, like that automatic button on there, It went to get leftovers, but then it switched it to cook something, and then it switched it to eat yogurt. So it actually like made leftovers not be a choice. So that's That's a hmm. All right, no worries, no worries, Kylie. I think I might work probably for the best as well. Get some rest and make sure you're up early enough to get some breakfast. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. And thank you. Of course, always thank you for being here. Oh, oh, look at her. She's crying. Shared sadness. From a close sentiment towards someone feeling bad. Oh no. You upset about. Oh, she's. All right. Okay. So I think it's late enough in the day they can finally have people come over and hang out. Man, is Yuko part of their group? No, she's not. Let's have her come over as well. Let's invite this other person to hang out as well. Isn't Nanami in the group as well? She is. School friends? Oh, shoot, that's right. She's in Club Cosplay as well. That was one of the groups she joined. Holy cow, I totally forgot about that. Alright, well, anyhow. You're gonna have friends come over and hang out. Um, let's see if we can have her join the group, one of the groups. Ooh, School Friends does not have room for new members. Ooh, oh no. It doesn't, does it? Study 420 says physics would dictate that a color has a specific frequency along the electromagnetic spectrum, and our eyes can only see a tiny portion of that spectrum. But according to some anthropologists, humans could only see the color blue about 6,000 years ago. Yeah, there's actually a YouTube video about that too that explains that. The videos were only about like 10 minutes long, so it's a really good look, really good thing to look up. It's an awesome video. But yeah, it discussed that too, how blue is one of the newest colors to us. It's really cool. Did she do that? Did she work that out? Let's see. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should just let's just kick out Miki. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sorry. No, it's probably not. Let's just yeah, we'll just invite other people over though. Oh no. Oh, Revna. No, I don't think that club cosplay is for me. I'm sorry. Womp womp womp. But she's gonna start a club gathering. She hasn't had a club gathering in such a long time. They've been kind of upset actually about being disconnected from their clubs. Let's just have them have everyone be over and just hang out. Akira. All right, sink's broken. Repair that. You know what, Akira? Akira's gonna get off of that. We're gonna have him actually make some snacks. Have Akira make some snacky poos for everyone. Some appetizers. Make some pho. Oh, some onigiri. Some onigiri would be pretty good. Honestly, I just want some onigiri. Sounds really good. Ooh, there's miso ramen, chips and salsa, salmon roll. Holy cow, he actually knows how to cook a lot. Oh, he's actually level 10. Ooh, I didn't even realize that. Giving him the benefit of the doubt. We don't even know how well he knows how to cook. All right, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna dig in like chips and salsa or something like that. Halloween stuff, cheesy eyeballs, and flirty heart cookies. Oh, to hell with it. Let's do party size of some salmon rolls. Salmon roll. That reminds me of an episode with American Dad where Steve is talking about some of the different sushi rolls and stuff that he knows how to make now. He's naming a bunch of them and then he's like, salmon roll. Just him being silly. Damn, these girls are just in their pajamas and everything. What? She's just in a costume? No way. Is that one of the things that they do? I think it's supposed to be, but I can't see. I don't think they even have requirements. But this is cool. Everyone's here hanging out. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Oh man. Right though, Tycoon says so if you change the frequency, a banana might be green instead of yellow. Absolutely. Right? But I mean, just imagine if you like just woke up one day and like all the frequencies were just slightly off. Maybe a different color, but mostly just like a little different. You just wake up and everything's just slightly off color. There's no way for you to describe it and tell everyone. How insane would that be? Right, what is she upset about? People persons. I'm just talking about too many friends doesn't feel right. Where are you, girl? You got like a room full of people and you still feeling lonely? I think she's just going through a phase. I think everyone's just yeah, Taku and Keith. Everyone else is here for the other party, the school friends club. Oh. Rate 74 20. Exactly. Change the speed at which everything vibrates, like the string theory, or change the refresh rate of our eyes. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good way to put it. It's like changing the refresh rate, changing the bit rate. Everyone's leaving now. I hate it when people do this. They try to make cake. Don't tell me she's making cake. Yep, she's baking cake. This traitor. I gotta take their appliances away again. You guys have snacks right here. Oh my gosh. That's so much food there already, and she just had to go and do this. Or what? Or what? Well, I mean, they had like have a full on party going on in here. No one's doing anything. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man. Uh, Tycoona. Yikes! Just imagine you would see everything like the predator. So just gray and different kinds of heat signature. Oh, what? No way, that'd be insane, right? Yes, we could see an infrared or ultraviolet. Oh man, this turning into superheroes now. That would be a huge change. It's like getting super suits. All right, so cool. I think we did a good job. Let's get rid of our group gatherings here. Oh, her gathering ended already, I guess, huh? Okay. All right, so let's have her call a few people then. She's got people in the cosplay group, but oh man, they're like older people. We need fresh blood in there. Oh no, wait, that's so funny. We were talking about Megumi being in one of the animes, like being one of the anime characters that's in one of the shows we were talking about. So funny in Food Wars. She's just having a heated cell phone conversation, right? She is super moody. She is though. She is super moody. Oh man. Right, so let's get just get everyone, set, chilled out and everything. Just get everyone relaxed, okay? Let's get everyone chill. We need people to chill. It's all right. Okay, calm down. Everything's good. Everything's chill. So there's an episode on Modern Family where one of the families, everyone in the family like ended up kind of telling a white lie to each other. It just escalated into like these larger lies until it gets to a point where they all end up in the entryway at the house, and they're like, um, they all run into each other, and they all realize, that they've been lying to each other, and everyone just looks at each other, and they're like, well, how about we all just stop and just back away slowly And we let everyone just fix things the way they need to be done. So everyone's like, "Well, I need to go up to the room really quick," and someone else is like, "Well, I need to go outside," and someone else is like, "Well, I need to go into the kitchen," and they all just stop and like turn and slowly start walking away from each other. They go and just slowly fix whatever lie that they had started. Oh man, it's a good one. It's a good episode. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. Everyone's just like, all right, let's just slowly walk away, make sure everyone's happy. Right though, Sunny420 commenting on having a different eyesight from different frequencies. We could have infrared eyesight. We could have ultraviolet. Would be like Riddick from the movies. Definitely though. Definitely. Ah, man, I can't think of the speech. His little monologue he gives about his eyesight. Oh, I love that one though. And Ed Tycoon says, "Sorry for the typos. Writing on a phone." It's all good. No worries. I totally get what you mean. I totally understand. All right. And yes, agrees. Oh yes. Oh yes. 7420 agreeing with the Riddick. Oh man. Alrighty. Well, awesome. Thank you, Streamlabs, for that. For the love of Plum Bob, save the game. I think this is actually the perfect spot. We've got everyone in a pretty decent area. Akira, Dadarino, Daddy-O here. He's at work. No need to worry. And as always, Skull just kind of does whatever. No. Oh no, what's going on? I think we froze. Okay, we're good. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. Let's just pause. Just pause. I'm gonna save before we lose anything. All right. Well, there we go. Anyhow, Dad is at work. The girls are all at home, just kind of chilling, doing their own thing. Good. We are set. So let's go ahead. Paused. We saved. Let's go ahead and switch on, right? Switch over to the just chatting screen, all right? And blue skidoo and two. Ooh. Ooh. And yes, that is one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things for us to do is to transition, and I get to say that. And yes, I do watch stream back, and I love that. That's one of my favorite parts is that transition. Oh man, so yeah, man, wow, 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 wow. This has been a great stream, and I'm just extra happy because this is the first official week where we are switching to our new schedule, and that is an earlier evening schedule, a 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Mountain Standard Time stream. But we've switched that to 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that's just a 2 hour difference. We're just kind of scooting that forward a little bit. But you know what? Change is change, and so sometimes that just feels a little different. So thank you for being here with me and being a part of this all. And yeah. And other than that, thank you to everyone that has made this an amazing stream. Thank you so much to Man of War picking things up, starting things up with some bits. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And then PTP is dropping in with some bits as well. And as I said, every bit counts. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. All of those bits will be put forward to getting us a new motherboard. So that will enhance our gaming experience here at Hope You Easy Streaming. And of course, big shout out to Sharon the Unicorn Fry. Thank you so much for that. Those very kind words, and then for that follow. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And then of course, thank you so much to Tycoona and Kylie and Sunny for 20 and everyone else who dropped by and said hello. Thank you guys for being here, being part of chat. You guys make a big difference here. You guys, you guys make this all possible. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. So, yes, we had a great stream, and our next stream will be Friday. Again, that'll be 8 p.m., 12 to 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we're going to spend that entire stream just hanging out in build, and we are going to be continuing on with our Bikini Bottom build project. So I hope you guys will be a part of that. And yeah, I hope you guys will be around for that. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for being here. You guys have a great night. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And yes, thank you. You guys have a good rest as well. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye.